All right, y'all. It's Bazwin. I'm back here with a very short video to talk about the roadmap that they just released, specifically Ramen VR in regards to Zenith. Uh, I've glanced through it, but let's go through this together so that way everybody's got an idea of what's coming up. So right now they're saying that they've been listening to the player feedback, and that's been pretty transparent. They've implemented a number of changes ever since Alpha. As soon as people get certain changes across, and especially those that get hit on multiple times, they throw that stuff in there right away. So one of the big things that's coming up is going to be the new class. However, this is not planned until later into 2022. So right now, they have announced it. It is the Cyber Ninja, and I'll show some shots of that here in a moment. But for right now, let's talk about the updates that are coming sooner this month. So this month, they're talking about putting out in-game alerts. This is something I've actually personally put several feedbacks in on, because when the servers are going down and you don't get any notice of it, it ruins the experience. At least if you know it's going down, you have a chance to either switch or save your progress properly. So that's a change that's coming. I really do like that. They're adding new quests. This is something everybody's been pinging on because you kind of get dragged from area to area very quickly, and you don't really have too much time to really take in the area. So they're going to start filling out the content more this month in the different biomes, as well as a new armor tier. I'm not sure what this means because so far we've got uncommon, we've got I just know them by color. We've got the green, the blue, the light blue, the purple, and then we have the legendary. So I'm interested what this new armor tier is going to be. I don't know if this is just going to be new styles of armor because there have been some repeat use of armor. So I'm interested to see what that's going to look like and what that's going to entail. So that's something that'll be coming this month. Arborroot? I can't say this, I'm sorry. Arborroot tuning. I believe that's the boss, the world boss. I haven't personally gotten a chance to fight it yet. However, according to this, they've tuned the Arborroot balance to make him both more challenging, fun, and to give out better feedback while battling. So that way you can see when you're impacting him more, and also to make the fight more engaging. Fix several armor glitches. That's pretty nice, especially with people with various neck holes that were not visible, and missing legs and the sort. So that'll be nice. Improved animations, upgraded and tweaked animations of the quest NPCs to bring out more of the character's personality. So that's going to be pretty cool. We're actually going to finally get a little bit of personality to these NPCs. There's just been a tad so far. I'm hoping that along with the animations, they also do more voiceovers, because there are some NPCs in the later zones that are kind of bland and lifeless. But all of that should come with this month's updates. Fixed the cross-buy issue, so those people who were having issues getting the Rift version to work when they had the Quest version or vice versa, that should be sorted out. And if it's not, it should be fixed within this month, according to this. UI improvements. They're making improvements to UI to make progression clearer and explain certain things that were a bit confusing. Now, I don't know what that means, and I actually would like a little bit more explanation on that. But as of right now, any extra changes and clarifications within the UI is greatly needed, so I will take it. Lots of other general stability and quality of life improvements and game balance. So yeah, they're just generally trying to make the overall experience better this month, and not too many crazy changes other than the armor tiers, some quests, and in-game alerts. So that's the minor content coming this month. However, let's talk about this. Player housing. I knew it was going around, but they've actually said it. Planned this year is player housing. Now, hopefully that's not like a this year trademark, because you know how things are in VR. But player housing is coming. And I really hope it's nothing like Final Fantasy's housing, because Final Fantasy's housing is abysmal. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. But any kind of housing they put into VR is going to be fun to play with, and honestly, I think it's going to make for a lot more player-driven content. You know, hanging out with friends at your house. Hey, check out this new bed that I made. It's completely made out of dead sylphids, but you know what? Don't mind that. You know? Additional life skills in crafting. So the crafting and the life skills, cooking especially, there are a number of cooking quests and cooking recipes, and it felt kind of, I mean, it was good, but it needed a little bit of extra, and especially with the life skills and the gathering and all that. So hopefully this means that they're going to add more meaning to that and make it more viable. Don't say fishing. The devs hate it when you say fishing. You're going to curse this channel. Maybe. Everybody wants fishing. But so we'll talk about things that everybody wants that are probably going to come to happen. The third class, Cyber Ninja. Cyber Ninja. So let's take a look at this. So the Cyber Ninja, from what I can tell, it's using a sword, a fusion of magic and technology, and the Cyber Ninja can pull back a charged shot with its bow and take out an enemy before it even notices them. You got your archery, you got your single sword swinging class, you got magic, you've also got a gadget, the hook shot, that will allow you to basically have even better than teleportation movement. This class is gonna be bananas. If it comes to fruition, how they have it presented here, if that all comes to fruition, it's gonna be bananas. Nobody's gonna play Mage anymore. Nobody's gonna play Blade Master anymore. Everybody's gonna be freaking Cyber Ninja. It's so exciting. I didn't think they would be able to hit on so many different player wants in one go. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there was also some sort of punch mechanic to this, just to hit everything in one blended, one amazing class concept. Now, whether this concept comes to light in the same fashion as I imagine it, based on what they're saying, we don't know yet. But it's really nice to see that that's upcoming, and yeah, I realistically, I think that's all there is to say on it. I'm interested to see how it turns out, but as for right now, those are the major and minor changes that are expected. As far as already completed post-launch, they've already dealt with the server stabilization and increased capacity. So basically there's now a bazillion shard servers, but that's okay. They've removed the shard locking. So it's actually curious, because I don't know why the shard locking was there originally. They didn't say what resource was potentially exploitable. So I actually would like a little more amplifying information for that, but I guess it's not really needed because the shard locking is gone. Fixed multiple voice chat and login issues. There's always going to be problems, but so far things seem to be stabilizing. Yeah, that's overall. They've been really plugging away at it and doing their best to get all of the updates, bug fixes, and new stuff worked out. And it's funny because somebody was messaging me earlier saying, I wonder when they're actually going to get around to start working on these other suggestions, fixes, and updates. And there you go. They're already on it. So the last thing I really want to harp on here is that the game is player driven. So if you're seeing bugs, if you have suggestions for how things can be better, make sure you're filling out surveys if they come to your inbox. Make sure you're submitting proper bug reports either to the zenithmmo.happyfox.com through the survey ticket, or not the survey tickets, the bug tickets, or submit your feedback and bug reports to feedback.zenithmmo.com. However you do it, make sure that you're giving this the amount of visibility it needs. And honestly, if multiple people are saying the same thing, they're going to be more likely to act on it, to put that as a priority. So if you're experiencing either a game breaking bug or you have a major suggestion that you really want implemented, make sure you guys are putting in multiple, feedbacks and multiple bug reports, and get that all done, and we'll have the perfect VR MMO as we ride out this 2022. So, as far as the chat goes here, let me see. Is there? Uh, yeah. So, as far as chatting goes, I'm gonna wrap this up. I actually have to go take care of some stuff. However, I will be back tomorrow to finish up, hopefully, my mage, and prepare to go into full Blade Master mode. So, for those of you who have been following along with my adventure through Zenith, we are currently in the Queen's Pass, and I will be back tomorrow for another long Zenith stream. So thank you so much for checking out the video. If you are watching after the fact, thank you guys for being here for the very short stream, and catch you later.